Good morning, folks. Tony Martino here, the owner of Six Friends Cabernet, located at 5259 Broadway in Lancaster. Folks, I'm coming to you today, and this week, we got new wines of the week this week. Last week, I introduced a reserve blend from Arrowhead, the Meritage, absolutely delicious red, perfect to the nose, coated the palate, nice smooth finish. Folks, absolutely delicious wine. Paired very well with our Osso Bucco this past week. Even on its own, it's absolutely delicious. In addition to that, our seafood dishes, such as our halibut, our fish fry, were all complemented this past week with our Chateau Niagara Chardonnay. It's a 2018, absolutely delicious from Jim and Kathy Baker. Please, you get an opportunity to visit those two wineries. They're both in Niagara County, and definitely you're in for a treat for both of them, especially let Jim and Kathy know that Tony and Kim sent you. So with that being said, some new ones. We're thinking spring now. We're thinking bubbly. We're thinking smooth, crisp. Anything in mind? Got you covered. So folks, what we have here, the first one here is the 2020 Rosé, Keuka Springs Rosé. Keuka Springs is located on Keuka Lake. Lenny and Judy and their family, they do an awesome job with this one. To the nose, you're getting those floral tones. To the palate, you're getting some light strawberries, a little bit of crisp of a honeydew. You're getting some of that raspberry. Folks, very crisp. I would highly recommend this one, especially as spring, because we're thinking spring. Spring's coming out. What a great way to start it, okay? This one here, chilled to perfection. I got a couple different ways for you, as I mentioned on previous videos. The way to chill these is if you do not have a wine refrigerator that you can temperature control that for reds and whites, or even rosés, what I suggest is put this one in the refrigerator, your normal refrigerator, and you can leave it in there until you have guests that come, say a week from now or whatever. Take it out, let it sit for about 10 to 12 minutes, pour, it's perfect. If not, and you have this in dry storage and just room temperature, excuse me, what you can do is put it in the refrigerator for about 10 to 15 minutes, not in the freezer. Folks, do not put it in the freezer. You'll actually shock the grape. You don't want to do that. You want to gradually get that cool down to a temperature that really brings out the aromatics of the wine to the palate and stuff like that. So don't rush it. Don't just rush it because you want to hurry up and serve it. Put it in there 10 to 12 minutes, take it out, and you can pour it right away, and it's good to go. So highly recommend this one. Folks, this one goes with basically any seafood dish. It's great on its own, but some of those other, like a salad, so our Cal Caesar salad, maybe paired with a chicken, I would highly recommend, stuff like that. Try this one. You're definitely in for a treat. Got that. Second one, folks, is a Lady Bubbly Moscato from Heron Hill. We've had this one for a little time now. I gotta tell you, folks, this one is delicious. It's a little bit of a bubbly, very similar to a champagne, but not a champagne. So it gives you that crispness and that bubbly texture without turning around and overwhelming you and shocking your palate to it's a champagne. Even though champagnes are great, this one here is just a step below the champagne as far as carbonation. So definitely in for a treat here. A lot of flavor, very sweet. Folks, this one here, you get some of those honeydews. You're getting some of them white pears. You're getting some of that honeysuckle. That is very indicative of a Moscato. So I highly recommend this one. Again, drink it on its own. You can pair it with a salad, a light salad, a fruit salad. Some of our seafood dishes, such as our fish fry, our executive chef's famous fish fry, you give it that one too. But folks, this one here, to the nose, again, you're getting the aromatics of a light fruit, springtime, getting a little floral in there, not a lot, just a hint. But then to the palate, when it starts, it hits the palate instantly, commands that attention of your palate. Just swirl it around just a little bit, and you're going to find that all those honeysuckle, a little bit of those light fruits, those pear, all that is going to come right through, and it's just ride you right through a nice smooth finish, a smooth way, and then right to the finish line. It's perfect. So highly recommend this one, folks, too. Both the Keuka Springs Dry Rosé and the Lady Bubbly are available by tasting, by glass, by bottle. So definitely in for a treat. Folks, give it a shot. You're definitely in for let's just say you are going to be surprised in a good way for both these wines. So highly recommend both of them. It's going to be towards the end of this week. We ran into some shipping issues as far as getting some new wines here. They won't be here all this week. They're going to trickle in this week and trickle in next week. But we have new wines coming in from Lakewood, Anthony Road, stuff like that. So those wines, folks, are coming in. I'm going to be announcing those too, and those are going to be up for the wines of the week as well, because actually I'm going to do 4 wines of the week next week that are going to showcase all the new ones we have coming in. So you're definitely in for a treat. We really appreciate your kindness, support, and generosity. If you're ever looking to do a private wine tasting with a group or just, a couple, whatever, my wife and I, we set that all up for you. We could, tailor a menu for you with our executive chef. We'll pair the beautiful wines with it, and actually we'll sit there, whether it's a birthday, anniversary, surprise, just hey, because, whatever it may be, folks will take care of you. So please give us a call. Let us know if that's something that interests you. 716-393-3904. Again, 716-393-3904. Our hours are Tuesday through Friday from 2 to 10, and Saturdays noon to 10. Anything else, folks, you want to take a look at? Follow us here on Facebook, Instagram, and also our webpage at www.sixfriendscabernet.com. Take care, folks. Stay safe. God bless.